Kelly, and I work at the Framingham Public Library in the children's room, and I run the Spark Lab. The Spark Lab is our makerspace where we build stuff, we use our imagination, and we experiment. It's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, it's closed due to the COVID crisis, but hopefully you can come in soon and build some things with me. We have a robotics club that was running on every Wednesday. And I have not seen some of those friends in a while, but we were building an R2-D2 that we were able to use our iPads to control. We also have an awesome 3D printer that is being used right now to print some face shields for medical workers, so we're very proud of our printer. And we just have a ton of cool other art supplies and tech supplies and things for you to learn and figure out. So I hope that when the COVID-19 crisis is over, you are able to join me and we are able to have a cool program. Today I'm here to talk to you about some of my picks from the 2nd and 3rd grade summer reading list. Let's get into it. The first book I'm going to talk about is Tua and the Elephant. Tua is a 10-year-old girl from Thailand who one night discovers an elephant who is not being well taken care of. Tua, in the Thai language, means peanut, and Tua, our main character, was born very, very tiny, so that's how she got her name. So one night she goes to a night market and notices an elephant that is not being very well taken care of, and Tua knows that she needs to do something. She needs to save him. She needs to help him. So she sets off on a quest to find Pan, the elephant, a better life. And this book is great. It has adventure, it has characters that you'll love, it has friendship, and it helps you learn how important it is to take care of animals. Animals have feelings too. If you're an animal lover like me, this book may resonate with you. This book has illustrations, as you see, but it's not an illustration on every page. It's not overwhelming, and the illustrations just help you kind of visualize better the setting, which is Thailand, which not everyone may be familiar with. I, for one, have trouble with my imagination, so pictures like this help me to imagine the story better and put myself in it. So I would suggest Tua and the Elephant for anyone that loves friendship, anyone that loves adventures, anyone who is curious about different cultures, and definitely anyone who loves animals. So if that's you, pick up Tua and the Elephant. The next book I'm going to talk about is a series, The Magic School Bus. Have you heard of it before? This was one of my favorite books when I was a kid, and it's still one of my favorite books. Whenever someone checks it out, I get very excited. So in the book, there's a teacher named Miss Frizzle, who is the coolest woman who ever existed, and believe me, all of your teachers hope to be Miss Frizzle. Miss Frizzle has a magic school bus that helps her transform herself and her students into anything she wants, and so they go on these magical field trips. In this one, the bus is able to transform into a bee, and they go to explore the inside of a beehive. I love this one because I'm a beekeeper, and the facts in this book, as a beekeeper, dead on. They are great. I was surprised reading this as an adult at how accurate everything is. All of the information I was so excited to share with my friends about beehives when I started my bee classes is in this book. I could have just read this book and been a beekeeper. Alright, not necessarily. There's more to it than that. But it is super informative and super fun, and the pictures and descriptions are amazing. Magic School Bus is able to transform into a million things. So there's this one where they go into the beehive, but there's also one that I love that they go into the human body. They shrink down really tiny and can go through the veins and the arteries of a human body. There's one where they explore the dinosaur age. There's one where they explore the clouds. There's pretty much one for any subject you're into. So if you like learning, this book is for you. If you like facts, this book is for you. I think anyone would enjoy this book. And when you read it, let us know if you have a teacher who reminds you of Miss Frizzle. Like I said, it is every teacher's goal to be a Miss Frizzle. And if you think of a specific teacher that reminds you of Miss Frizzle, tell them the highest compliment, believe me. This story is coming to Netflix soon. I'm not sure when. They just announced the casting. But read the book over the summer, and then you'll be ready to watch the TV show, and you'll know what's going on. So Magic School Bus, 10 out of 10. I think anyone would enjoy this, even the most reluctant learners, most reluctant readers. The only problem is they might start asking for a Magic School Bus. So if any of you out there can figure a way to transform a bus into a Magic School Bus, let me know. We can partner on that in the Spark Lab and make magic happen, because I would be 100% into that. Tonight, Alvin Ho, him right there, is a 2nd grader, and he is afraid of everything. Are you afraid of things that go bump in the night? Alvin is too. Are you afraid of thunderstorms? Alvin is too. Are you afraid of dogs that bark too loudly? I bet you Alvin is too. In school, he's so afraid that he doesn't talk. He never talks to the teachers, he doesn't talk to his friends that much, he doesn't talk to anyone. But when he goes home, he transforms into an alter ego called Firecracker Man. And Firecracker Man can do anything that Alvin's afraid to do. So through his alter ego, he's able to experience some things he might not otherwise experience. My favorite thing about Alvin is that, yeah, he's afraid of everything, but he's not ashamed of it. It's cool. It's fine to be afraid of everything. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's also not something to be ashamed of. I'm afraid of stuff too. These books feature a glossary in the back, which I love because I love learning new things. And it is super helpful if you don't know some of the stuff that's going on in the story. It has historical facts. This book has some facts about the American Revolution. But it also has some things that you may not be familiar with, like mochi cakes. And mochi cakes is a nice reference to Alvin's Chinese heritage. And so there's things throughout here. Alvin talks about his Chinese heritage a lot. Stinky tofu. That's another thing. And so it helps you learn about the Chinese culture a little bit, which is great. There's also things that are from Alvin's alter ego's world. Like this one has the dynamic duo, which if it's referenced in the book, you might not be sure what it is, but here it says Firecracker Man and Lucy. So I find that very helpful and a very easy way to learn some new things. This book also has illustrations throughout the book, kind of on the same vein as Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So if you're afraid of if you are a fan, not afraid, if you are a fan of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, this book may be one for you. It's a quick read, it's entertaining, and it helps you know you're not alone. So I would definitely suggest these books. Like I said, this one is allergic to babies, burglars, and other things that go bump in the night. And in this particular story, Alvin finds out that his mom is having a new baby, so it's kind of him dealing with what's happening with that. There's also one where he has to go to a birthday party. There's one where someone from his friend's family passes away and he has to deal with that. There's good little life lessons sprinkled throughout. So Alvin Ho, definitely check it out. And if you like Alvin Ho, there's a ton of them to read, which is always great because then you never need to stop. So those are my books that I've chosen from the 2nd and 3rd grade reading list. They were Magic School Bus, Alvin Ho, and Tua and the Elephant. I think that you all will really like them. They're diverse, they'll help expose you to new cultures and new ideas, and they're all just super entertaining. So check them out. Come visit me when the Spark Lab opens, and remember to sign up for our summer reading program. The theme this year is Imagine Your Story. So there's a lot of myths, there's a lot of fantasy, anything you can imagine that's going to be part of the theme. We have a bingo board where you can earn your big main prize. You can also earn some little things throughout, but it'll keep you reading, it'll keep you entertained. And I know that these times are strange right now and we're stuck indoors, so what better way to explore than through a novel? All right.